Welcome to today's demo, where I will demonstrate the Time Connect add-in for Microsoft Dynamics and how it works with the timesheet system Clockify. Clockify is just a really nice platform for registering project-based time. So you get a nice web-based UI, plus you get a really solid mobile app and some plugins for your browser and Outlook. So from here, I'm going to go to the reports, and on the reports, I'm going to select detailed. And this view then allows me to select which specific transactions I want to extract and import into Dynamics. And right now, we're just extracting everything for this year. So once I have the transactions that I want, then I can select export, save as CSV. That saves a file to my local hard drive, which we can now import into Dynamics using the Time Connect add-in. So in Dynamics, I'm going to go to the Project Management and Accounting module. So we got it here. And in here, I'm going to go to the periodic area, so expand that, and under the periodic area we now have a Time Connect tab, and in here I have the option of importing my transactions and also processing them. So for now we're going to import our transactions, browse my laptop, select the file we just downloaded. And so this takes the content of the CSV file and it transfers it to a staging area where we can also review the transactions and we can identify any errors that might have happened. So after we imported the transactions, I'm going to go to the inquiry area, and in here you will also see we have a Time Connect tab. So if I expand that, then we can go and have a look at our imported transactions. So this all looks okay. You can see that our transactions, they're imported, and from here we quite simply just need to process the transactions. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Then we'll go to the periodic, then under Time Connect I can process the hour transactions. And this can be set up as a batch job, so you don't have to do this manually every time. The system just does it automatically for you. But for now, I'm just going to do it manually. So I'm going to select OK. So now that we are processing the transactions, the system will apply the configuration and the mappings that's been set up in Time Connect, and it'll transfer this to the Hour journal in the project management module. So if we go to journals and hour, then in here you'll be able to see that the system has now created an hour journal, and the journal type that it'll be using is obviously configurable. In addition to this, it will also put on the earliest transaction date and the latest transaction date held in the journal. So from here you can actually see what period it's covering. So we're going to go in and have a look at the lines. And in here you can see that it has applied the correct project date. It has identified which projects the transactions belong to. Furthermore, it's also assigned it to the correct resource, assigned it to the correct categories, and imported the notes that has been made in Clockify. And then last but not least, obviously we got our hours, and the system, or the Time Connect module, is also able to identify whether or not those transactions, they are billable or non-billable. And that is really how simple it is to use Time Connect once everything is configured and mapped. And then from here, it's just over to the standard Dynamics flow. So if you got a workflow connected to this particular journal, you would have to submit it, get it approved, and then you can post it. And if there's no workflow, then you can essentially just go ahead and post it, and then the transactions will appear on your projects ready to be invoiced and so on. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little short overview of the Time Connect add-in for Microsoft Dynamics.